Curveball, motherfuckers. We're talking Baby Yoda today. In preparation for Season 2 of Mandalorian, we are reviewing Season 1. I'm Brian Carey, and this is Cannonballs, a comedy podcast where we discuss the plot of all the Star Wars media that Disney has deemed canon, including books, comics, TV, and movies. I'm joined, as always, by my co-hosts, guest Matthew Martirosian, Aaron Laramie, and Wesley. I have spoken, Isaac.
Pull up! All craft, pull up! It's a trap!
How about that near flawless intro to the podcast, boys? We're getting good at this.
How about that entrance?
Yeah.
Entrance music, where Tudor's pumping up the jams.
Near flawless.
Near
I was like, look at that thread of new entrance.
My brain just stopped. I was like, my co-host guest. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
And here I am, as joined always by me, and I'm always joined by the co-host guests. And I'm like, wow, he really wrote this one out. That's proper English.
Did you besides the clear grammatical errors, did you notice anything new?
You said motherfucker.
You got it.
There was a baseball reference.
Curveball, motherfucker.
Oh, yep. Curveball.
There was.
Marty's like, oh, you know who can hit the curveball?
Yeah.
And these goes off on curveballs.
Wait, this isn't baseball's balls?
Yeah.
Is this a baseball podcast now?
Plate balls. We just
Ooh.
like fuck it up. Like we
Acid
do a
balls.
really bad one.
Like plate balls?
Yeah, plate balls.
I think that's what I would call my cooking show.
I took out in chronological order because we're
Wow.
not in order anymore.
I'm gonna write that in my notes.
Not now.
I know. I have to open a Word document and then write that in my notes.
No longer in chronological order.
Yeah.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Because this
Oh no.
this show happens between Return of the Jedi and
Return of the King.
Return of the King. That's right.
Yeah.
Force Awakens. So after the fall of the Empire.
Wow.
Would you guys just first initial no spoiler thoughts about who might be in this episode? What were
The
your
episode
thoughts
that we watched?
of the two episodes we watched?
What?
All right. You have no initial no spoiler impressions?
Nobody understands the question.
I'm pretty sure I saw the guy from Narcos.
All right.
So Pablo Escobar might make an appearance.
Okay.
Pablo Pascal.
That's an initial
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
that is.
Anyway,
I don't know who's in it. I didn't watch it.
yeah, I know, bud.
That's what I was gonna ask Wes. If he made the effort, as we call it in the business.
I made the effort. I just didn't do a good job.
To be fair, look at Wes right now. He's not,
He is
hiding
making
behind
an
a window curtain or anything. He's
No, this is my new setup.
He combed his hair or gelled it or something.
I fell asleep. I took a nap. It looked a little bit better before my nap, but yeah, I put on real clothes today. I'm not wearing real pants, but you guys don't know that, and neither do the viewers at home.
Yeah,
they can't
for you listeners,
hear me.
they can't hear
Yeah,
you. That's
yeah.
the only thing.
Bippity boppity. Yeah, everything's looking up. I got a real setup now. I got cans of beer, which is normal. So
I've got this.
That's different.
It's like the one thing that's not different.
I was gonna say, how is that different?
yeah, like, and Wes is getting trashed again. And I'm like, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he usually has the little mini keg, right?
He does.
That's one
Yeah.
time.
Every
One
bro.
time is enough. Yeah.
One time, every time.
Yeah.
I've got this this brewmate, which is like a Yeti for beer, and so I do the one bottle. I have the one beer sitting in the brewmate, and I got a little bourbon to end the show.
I have
Ooh.
a little box Box of 12 beers. I'm gonna drink all these beers.
A box of 12 beers.
I'm gonna drink these beers now.
So I've got a question for you guys. Now,
Absolutely.
you know my face. This is about as much facial hair as I can grow. So there is a bit of beard envy when I ask this.
I was gonna say, I just want to, for the audience at home, Brian is.
I was gonna say for the
he's
listeners,
completely clean shaven.
for the listeners, Brian has no hair at all.
Yeah,
No
he's
eyebrows,
shining.
no hair on his head. If you don't watch the podcast, just take my word.
I'm the
for
Charlie
it. Brian
Villanueva.
cannot grow
I was
hair.
going to say the Charlie Villanueva.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Except
he is
he's not a
glistening
cancer
over
to
there.
our team,
or the league.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah. Shout out to KG.
Great friend of the podcast.
Yeah, he's
our-
watching now.
Kevin Garnett.
You're talking about
beards, man.
NBA champion Kevin Garnett.
Oh,
Right.
my mistake.
Anything's
Remember that time
possible.
Adam Sandler pawned his ring?
I know, he was pissed.
Wait,
Yeah,
Adam
yes.
Sandler pawns KG's ring on behalf of him?
You didn't.
'Cause-
that's,
'cause
You didn't watch
that's the movie.
Uncut Gems.
He wanted
Yeah,
that
there you go.
stone, bro.
Marty's all over it. Brian's like, I'm too busy watching Mandalorian over and over again. So I can talk to my friends about it. I'm like, I'm over here watching quality films.
Uncut Gems.
And who doesn't like a good Adam Sandler?
All right, you know what? We're not even going to cover the plot of Mandalorian 1 and 2. Wes, give me the entire rundown of Uncut Gems.
All right. So Adam Sandler's like this fat guy who likes jewelry. And he's like, I like
Oh, dude,
jewelry.
he loves it.
Oh, man. And he's like, I like jewelry and I like money. And they're like, dude, you don't have that much money. He's like, yeah, I do. I'm going to keep doing things to make money. And then
How
he
does
does.
he do it?
He gets a big old gem. From
Yeah,
the
he gets,
goddamn
he's like,
desert.
From Kevin
he's like,
Garnett?
oh, look.
No, from the desert.
Yes. Oh, is this what it feels like to be you? Because this is terrible.
For 1 second of it, and I've already struggled.
Oh fuck! I was like, I'm gonna make it ridiculous. And you're like, but wait, Kevin Garnett is the guy who sells gems. I'm like, oh no, this is terrible. He's not. It's like he's not even listening. It's like he's just trying to make jokes. What a piece of shit. Am I really like that? Why am I on this? You know what? It's been great. I'm just gonna hang up.
Yeah.
And that is the plot of Uncut Gems.
And end scene. At the end of it, Adam Sandler's like, I'm not doing this podcast with my friends so I can spend more time with my family.
Yeah, that
Cheaters
it's
music.
that yeah, it's that plot, but just 55% louder. That's Uncut Gems.
Like the movie's louder, or Wes would be louder? Or...
No, the movie.
Oh, the movie's loud?
It's mostly
Yeah,
shouting.
the whole thing's very loud.
Oh, all right.
It's just Adam Sandler screaming the whole
Adam
time.
Sandler is a yeller, I'd say.
Yeah.
When are we going to get him in the Star Wars universe?
He's a real screamer, I'd say.
Yeah, that's what Brian. I think
He's
Brian's
like,
just
tell me it's my
confident-
birthday. Tell me it's my birthday.
His confident assertion that it's fucking. He's like, no, he's a screamer for sure. That's a loud boy. If I ever
think of
seen
him
one.
when he's smashing through the ice in Mr. Deeds. He's like, here comes the Blackfoot, and he just yells. He's a yeller.
He is a yeller.
Tell me it's my birthday. Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna
Where
look
is
back
my
and Adam
magical
Sandler is
remote
just
that controls
treasure.
time? That line from Click.
No, let's do another one.
there it is, Wes.
From Waterboy.
Every movie. Every single movie.
I'm gonna talk like this at some point in the movie because I'm Adam Sandler.
No matter what. Dude, he's done serious films where I'm like, oh man, he's dying of cancer. And then like halfway through, he's like, yeah, but you know, sometimes. And I'm like, why? I'm like, why would that come out? Like, that doesn't
My
even make
belly
sense.
flap. Hoo-hoo.
He's like, he can't help it. He just can't help it.
Mm.
Classic
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
He does it for the boys.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm happy you
I
let
don't-
me sing at your wedding.
Yeah.
One more, Wes.
Hey, David Spade, why do you have money? I don't remember. What was the movie?
David Spade.
David Spade, why you got so much money and I'm over here and I don't have any. That's it.
Boy, I sure am too old to play basketball with all my friends. Those grown-ups.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
gross.
that's good. That's a good one. Yeah, that's every Adam We did it. Welcome to Adam Sandler balls.
In balls.
That'd be fun.
Oh man.
So are beards man makeup?
One more time.
Are
Yeah, you know what was great? Did you guys hear the cricket after you said that?
yeah, let's have the fucking crickets again.
Yeah, our beards, man, makeup was like cricket. I'm like, yeah.
I didn't mean to insult our haired faces on the podcast, but
Our hair.
Dude, you're struggling with words, huh?
yeah, big time.
Did you just use haired faces?
Yeah, your haired faces.
Yeah, it's
All right.
you two are that Wes and Aaron. Your haired faces. Me and Brian.
I mean,
Hairless faces, haired and hairless.
hairless faces.
Yeah.
Are you
tough.
hairful?
Sometimes I go to like careful.
Be
sometimes
very,
you go to the
very
supermarket.
careful.
I'm hunting haired face people.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go to the supermarket and I walk in and they're like, "Didn't you see the sign? This is for hairless faces only." And I'm like, "Oh man!" And like they don't let you shop there. And then I got to drink from the bad water fountains, and I don't get to go play any reindeer games.
They're like, clean up that man makeup.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, aren't you a pretty boy?" And I'm like, "Why do you talk like that? We're in Connecticut. We're not in the South." And they're like, "Yeah, shave your shave your face." Would it be bad if I had a stutter? I feel like this would take like an extra hour if I stuttered through everything.
Yeah,
You think?
I kind of.
You think I should just start? Should I just start stuttering?
I don't know.
Should you?
If that'd be
I
a
don't think
fun
so.
plot line, but
Is it too late?
It probably.
We
is
do.
too late.
We are a pro speech impediment podcast, so we're
Let's be
professional
honest.
speech impediment people.
We've
He's already
probably
set the
plateaued
precedent.
in viewers.
We
Right?
went so this is our peak.
Yeah, this is probably
so,
it.
so
Huh?
they're gonna know. They're gonna know.
That's fair. Wait a minute. That dude was fine for like 2.5 seasons. What happened? And I'm like, yeah, I was good, but my head hurts now.
I mean,
And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm very confused.
if Daryl came back like that, that could be something we could roll with.
We'll just get a horse
Wait.
to kick him in the head. You guys
He
know
just
any
comes
horses?
back and he came back with a speech impediment from his balloon trip.
That
Mhm.
high altitude for that long?
That's yeah, okay.
That's true.
Yep.
I got the countdown. It's tough to see back here, but 43
No, I
days
loved it. I loved it.
until Daryl's return.
When I
43.
came on, I was like, "Oh man, we're all looking professional today." You got a little whiteboard. Brian's got the fancy light.
That's
Aaron's
right.
He loves his
a
room.
floating head.
One,
Perfect.
two.
Right, I would love to just take Aaron's head and like maybe Photoshop something
That's
underneath
it.
it. Like it's the perfect floating head.
Yeah, we should get Aaron a green screen and just have him kind of like bounce back and forth like a screensaver throughout the podcast.
If I hit the corner, we have to go crazy.
You hit the corner?
Yeah, we have to go crazy. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Wes.
All right, you guys want to talk Mandalorian?
What do you mean?
I can't do it.
I don't know, that man
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Oh, or do you
Yeah.
want to just keep making Adam Sandler impressions for an entire episode?
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to hear what you wanted to say about beards being man makeup because we
That
never
was
really finished
about
that.
it. I think it's man
That's
makeup
really-
because I'm jealous of beards.
So that's really like, do you plan out these conversations?
I write things down when I'm very drunk, and I
Ooh.
just see how you guys react. And I'll be honest, they don't all land.
What?
Thanks for being honest. Yeah.
That doesn't seem true to me. I'm pretty sure everything. I think if we go back, everything has been like just home run.
So
Tatis out of the
what
park.
I do is I read the intro.
Doing a bit.
I read the intro. I pull up my notes of drunk things I've written down, and I see what might be funny. Now, all right, I teased the Adirondack mysteries last week. There is one single note on my list of funny things to start the podcast with that just says Adirondack.
Question mark.
Nope. I
No
remember
question mark.
drunkenly thinking, sober Brian will know what I mean.
It's about spiders, right?
You think it's spiders? I don't know what
Yeah.
could be funny about chairs or mountains or spiders, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it someday.
I'm thinking of the arachnid mysteries. My mistake. That one's on me. Sorry, boys.
So Mandalorian. We open. We're in this bar on a frozen planet. Our hero, our protagonist, I don't know if we'd call him a hero per se,
I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't.
walks
More like a
into the
zero.
bar. He bumps a man on his way over on purpose. Anyway, he sits down at the bar. The guy who bumps him,
Holy
or
fuck!
the guy who gets
Eyebrow
bumped.
raise.
Is it gonna be like this the entire time? Jesus Christ! All right.
This sounds like the setup to a joke. It's like
you know it
the-
will because you watched it, Wes, right? So
That's
you
right.
know what Brian's
Yeah.
referencing.
I already know what happens. I mean, obviously, the
Mhm.
guy he bumped turns out to be Darth Vader.
It's obviously the Mandalorian, a stormtrooper, and a rabbi walk into a bar. Too easy end of the joke.
The rabbi takes off his coat, and oh my god, it's Adam Sandler. Hey guys,
I heard there's a baby Yoda in here.
what's that baby Yoda doing over there?
Yeah.
You got any money or gems that I could have? Kevin Garnett says if I get enough gems, I'll get to hang out with David Spade.
Why is
I'm
David
looking for Drew
Spade
Barrymore.
Adam Sandler gets to hang out with David
Yeah,
Spade.
like it's a good thing. Like he's like, oh, my one goal in life is to hang out with David Spade.
David Spade, his career took off after being in the Adam Sandler crew, and he's just lucky to hang out with David Spade now. Sorry, David. I know you're a friend of the podcast. We love you.
Yeah, but Kevin Garnett controls if he gets to hang out with David Spade. That could be a good film.
He's a great
I'd watch
defender.
that movie.
He's a great defender.
Yeah.
So the guy he
Jesus
bumps
Christ.
walks up to the Mandalorian and says, "Hey, you spilled my drink." He's kind of ignoring him. Bartender's like, "Hey, I don't want any trouble. Let's just get you another drink." Mandalorian grabs a drink, smashes it on his head, starts a whole fight.
Wait, on his own head? That's fucking tough.
Yeah, he's like,
He's got the helmet,
He's
so
like-
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'll teach you, and knocks himself out. I'm like,
Oh, I don't want any trouble, man.
yeah,
whoa, man, you're crazy, man, you're crazy.
like this guy's serious.
Whoa, take it
Don't
easy,
fuck
man.
with that guy.
Yeah. Whoa, take it easy, pal.
Whoa, take it easy, man.
Can you say that again?
This guy's crazy.
Whoa, take it easy, man.
That was perfect. Do you want to be in the show?
Put the give me the money. I ain't playing.
I think we canceled Drake though. Drake Bell, not Drake.
Why,
the
Oh.
singer.
Drake, why do
You
we
know
cancel
Drake?
Drake Bell?
Yeah, what?
Some
What
sexual
could he have
assault
possibly
charges
done?
or something.
He
He
hurt
did what?
Josh's feelings.
Sexual assault charges. I was gonna try to do some sort of Megan joke, but I decided against it.
I
That's
would have liked
probably
it.
for the
Did you,
better.
did you have something? Did you have something queued up, or were you just kind of
It
come up with
was-
something? 'Cause
It was scattered at best.
it was just gonna be like it's something about Megan, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Dude,
Is this Nickelodeon thing just a segue to our weekly segment? What's Kel Mitchell up to?
Mm.
Yes.
What?
What is Kel Mitchell up to?
And then like a
It's
little graphic. I want a little graphic to spin in. And it's like, what's Kel Mitchell up to?
It's
And then it's just
his
him. And it's just him in the corner. He's like, I love orange soda, and we just go. We go from there.
It's
Like
his
that'd be
face just bouncing around the corners of the screen. Like a screensaver.
Does
Like
Kel
drinking orange
Mitchell
soda.
orange
based
soda?
on all of our bodies.
We just look
One
up
day
if he
that'll be
still loves
possible.
orange soda, and we're like, he does.
Who loves orange soda? And we're all like, I love orange soda.
Welcome to Kel Balls.
Mitchell.
Hey, if we
Balls.
do this enough, Kel Mitchell could just join the podcast.
Oh,
be a
that'd be my
guest.
favorite guest of all time.
It really wouldn't make
He
any
can
sense.
tell
but
us
I've-
what
I've-
he's doing in that
He
thing
can
with
tell
him
us what
being
he's
on the
up to.
podcast.
We just
Yeah.
phone him in every week. Hey, Kel, what are you up to? He's like,
Yeah.
I'm just watching some TV. All right.
We just got to get his cell phone. That's all.
Here I am. I'm actually at my house hanging out with David Spade. I'd be like, ooh.
Ooh.
But we're always
you made it
assholes
big.
about it. We're like, what are you drinking while you're watching TV? He's like, I just
He's like,
got
what are you
water."
wearing?
It's like, are you sure it's not orange soda?
Hangs up.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Oh, must have lost.
You lost
the
him again.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll try again next week. Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
nice. That's good. That's good, Aaron. We should run our own podcast.
I was texting you. We should say the same thing.
Oh, I got that. Yeah, I see that right here.
It's
Yep,
a big
that's
middle
the one.
finger.
So the Mandalorian goes and sits down at the table where all the ruffians he either murdered or beat up were sitting, and the guy's like, "Hey, thanks for saving me," and he plops out this hologram of this guy's head floating, and he's like, "Oh, that's a bounty for me, isn't it?" He's like, "Yep, I could take you in hot, or I could take you in cold," or he said warm, not hot.
Yeah, I think he said warm.
And he's like, "Please, it's my birthday." And he's like, "Oh, that's a safe word.
Sorry,
You're
You're
like, Happy
okay.
birthday.
Happy birthday. You want to hang out with David Spade?" He's like, "For my birthday?"
So, so we get the impression the Mandalorian's a bit of a badass. He takes this guy in warm, not cold. And
Nice.
he goes out onto this lake of ice. And this is a famous comedian. Aaron, do you know this guy's name? He's in 30 Rock, isn't he? He's the guy with the long beard.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yep, Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, the famous comedian.
He's bald. He's got a long beard.
Oh, Brian Posehn.
I think that's him.
I think that's him.
There's this guy.
Good job, Aaron.
So there's this alien guy sitting on the lake, the frozen water all day, and he's just like, "Hey, we need some passage," and he plays this flute, and some droid on a speeder pulls up. Like, does this guy just
That's
sit there
awesome.
all day in this like pretty deserted planet, just
chilling? Yeah.
Yeah, that's his job. Also, I think that we should do anytime that you like can name an actor that's not well known, it should be like an Aaron Buck or something, and you get one, and then if you get enough of them, you can redeem them for a prize.
What's the relation of Aaron Bucks to Stanley Nichols? What's the
I'll give you
conversion
a
rate?
million Stanley Nichols if you leave me alone.
We can do that. We can have an Aaron Buck counter in the corner of the screen if you want. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
it's like,
Brian's
bing,
call.
it's like just like I think I would have got one when I figured out that it was Cedric Diggory's father.
yeah. No, I think
That's
that'd be
my
an
boy.
Aaron Buck.
That's like an Aaron Buck. Yeah, I think we should. Do Aaron
I
Bucks,
would
man.
say Marty has the whiteboard behind him.
I do have a
He
whiteboard.
does.
Do we want it? I love it.
yeah. Throw an Aaron Buck
I was
on
like,
there.
I'm taking my headphones off and I have like no idea what's going on.
Throw an Aaron Buck on there.
Marty's so excited, he's just destroying his house. He's like, "All right, stuff." Starts flipping things. I'm like, "Okay, all right."
One Aaron Bucks.
All right, we got one.
Oh, do we all
we
collect
share
them?
them.
Is that how we're doing it?
Yeah, we're pooling
Oh.
our tickets together.
Oh yeah,
So
we
we
all
get
get
an army
to,
guy
it's a
with
joint
parachute.
prize. Did you remember
like
the
it.
Office episode where you pool it together and then we
Yeah,
get
and then
Andy a tattoo?
Yeah, if we get enough, we should all get matching tattoos of
Yeah,
Aaron's
we-
face.
We give Brian a tattoo of all of our faces.
Ooh, I would do
We
it.
give Brian a tattoo of Kel Mitchell's face.
And David's
with
face.
Stanley from The Office.
Kel Mitchell's face shaped like a teardrop under Brian's eye.
Kel Mitchell's face wearing the mask from the mask.
From The Mask. Yeah.
Kel Mitchell's face hanging out with David Spade's face.
But Kevin Garnett's there about to fucking swat the shit out of Kel Mitchell.
Yeah, and Kel Mitchell's
Yeah.
on a basketball.
He's on a basketball?
Yeah, it's just like his face is on a basketball.
Oh, okay. Oh, like he's
And
like
the whole thing-
balancing, like
He's standing on a basketball.
Yeah.
So
Focus
they he's taking his bounty out to his ship on this frozen ocean thing. And he's like, "Hey, look out, there's some I forgot the name of the sea monster.
Evil
type
afoot.
deal. Yeah, there's some
Evil afoot.
Evil.
Evil! Evil! Ah! Yeah, evil afoot.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I just said there's evil afoot.
I respect you, Barnacle Man.
It's Barnacle Boy. I mean, man. All right, so some weird hippo crashes out of the ice while they're trying to take off and bites the ship.
Oh, ice hippos.
Yep, ice hippo. And
What noise do they make?
Yeah, that thing had some big old chompers.
Yeah,
that was a problem.
Spaceship.
Yeah, he's like half teeth.
He was.
So our Mandalorian takes this big rifle out and kind of just shocks the hippo, and they escape.
Like the hippo was surprised. He was like, "That's a big gun. I'm shocked. I'll leave."
He was shocked.
He was very shocked.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, his mouth opened
Whoa.
and the ship flew away.
His hair was on end.
Yeah.
Ooh, classic hippo hair. You should have shaved it off and pasted it on your face for a beard.
Yeah.
Right? Is that a new beard? You're like, it's actually 100% hippo hair from the frozen ice lakes of the. I don't know what the planet's
It's been
called,
great. I just have this craving for marbles. That was the perfect amount of silence.
This is one of the worst Hungry
I love you
Hippos
guys.
references I've ever heard.
I love you guys.
I just like you take a drink out. You're like, I have this craving for marbles.
Yeah, the drink. The drink
Well,
was
the
the
drink
best
was
part.
the sign to not laugh, which I probably didn't need to take it, but in case you weren't clear.
That's funny shit. All right.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. Good one, hungry hippos. Yeah, marbles.
So the guy he captures like, hey, I gotta take a leak. Do you mind if I go sneak around in your spaceship?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
your
do not know
toilet's
why.
clogged. This better not be a ruse. What is this? It's a ruse, you big dumb idiot.
Yeah, you got a plunger.
I'm doing a bit.
Oh, dude, someone's getting taken down.
It's not me.
I thought those were ghosts. I was like, which one is it me? Do I have the ghosts? I was like, woo! I was like, oh fuck.
Those are sirens. That's me, Wes Hartford.
This actually, if you're driving, the sirens are on your end. Run, pull over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, guys. Actually, the cops are outside. This was a good run I had. I made it through one and a quarter podcast.
We only got one errand buck on the board. We played it well.
Quick,
I don't like
your
I don't
backyard.
like ghosts, man. They come arrest Aaron for illegally selling cleaning supplies. I don't know isn't that your job? I don't know.
Shaking
I don't know
down
what you do anymore.
some janitors or something.
Yep.
Yeah, you're like, you better buy my cleaning equipment. The guy's like, okay.
Yeah. He's like, no, habla inglés.
I wasn't gonna go there, but I was that's where I was headed with it. I was like, that's in poor
I felt you
taste.
leaning into it.
Yeah, I was like, I'd be like, no say.
Yeah.
So, the guy he didn't really want to take a leak. He wanted to,
Oh fuck! Did
maybe
he do
find
one
a
anyway
weapon.
though? Because it's probably a good idea.
He
Like
didn't.
if you're gonna like try to kill somebody, you should probably pee first.
So, when the Mandalorian says, "I can
No,
take you
like
in
you guys
cold,"
you should know that.
he just freezes
Good
him
to
in
know.
carbonite. He's like, "Oh, you
He
want to
does.
sneak around my ship? Just shove you in this carbonite chamber," which is
Oh, I thought he just like
carbonite
he
technology
had it in his
really took off after the fall of the Emperor. Like it's a mobile.
That's what I'm
carbonite
saying. Like it
station.
seemed like you gotta have like your own carbonite pit, but he's just like carbonite, and the guy's like,
There's
wow,
so much carbonite. Do you think
Yeah,
they
that's fucking
trade
impressive.
carbonite like baseball cards? Like it's like I'll trade this carbonite picture for
they're-
your
you think
carbonite
they-
picture.
They give
Yeah,
you
dude,
like you can collect people.
Yeah.
yeah, this is super rare Han Solo carbonite.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
it's
sick.
first edition Han Solo from the year that he batted 315, and you're like, damn, that was Han Solo's MVP season. You're like, yeah, I think he also won a Gold Glove that year, and I'm like,
you see,
fuck.
they only printed a few because Han Solo was boycotting carbonite that year. So you know what they kind of remind me of? Do you remember when the first Pokemon movie came out and they were selling those gold-plated Pokemon cards at Burger King?
Yeah, you could get like Mewtwo and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't have
You
one.
get burgers.
You got burgers and gold-plated cards.
I
It was a good
usually
deal.
the problem I had was I would eat the wrong one.
You would eat the gold-plated Mewtwo card instead of the burger?
Yeah, and I keep the burger in my card collection, and later on I open it and be like, "Oh, what the fuck is this thing?"
This just has
Yeah, you
a
open up-
moldy burger in a binder.
Yeah, you open up
Yeah.
the binder. It's like a piece
Yeah,
of
I was
cheese,
like-
the lettuce.
I'm just like a little kid, and I was like, "Yo, you guys
each
want
of
to
the
see my
cards.
card collection?" And it's just condiments and burger parts, and they're like,
Yeah.
"These are moldy burgers." I'm like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah. then where are the cards?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So the Mandalorian takes his Carbonite card collection over to his buddy Carl Weathers. Who
Yeah.
is-
Ooh,
who is on a planet whose name I did not look up.
fantastic.
Exactly.
Business is slow for Mr. Carl Weathers because no one wants to pay the guild's bounty hunter rates.
Who does? Like, it's all very political.
So
Suspensive.
he offers him some Imperial credits, which he says, "Oh, I don't want those anymore." And he goes, "I'll give you a
No.
few bits
What does he say?
of- We don't take Imperial credits."
There it is.
So he gives
Well,
him
there you
a
go,
few
Brian.
bits of calamari.
Yeah, calamari flan. That's Admiral Akbar.
Yeah.
He's a calamari.
Yep. Admiral Akbar is calamari. Fun fact.
Yum,
They
yum,
didn't come up
yum.
with anything clever. They're just like, oh, this guy looks like a squid. We'll call them the calamari.
He's calamari.
Great work, George Lucas.
Yeah.
Freaking brilliant.
George
It was
just
like
cut it up.
It's like 3 in the morning, and he's like, "I can't fucking keep. Just call him fucking calamari. Move on with it, man. I'm fucking tired. I'm trying to go hang out with David Spade. I don't have time for this shit."
Yeah. Me, Adam Sandler, David Spade have an awesome day planned tomorrow. Okay.
Kevin Garnett said he might stop by. I don't have time to come up with fucking names for these squid people.
I gave him a
Fuck,
gem
we
and he
think this-
seems upset about it.
Yeah, I
wasn't
was
even
like, I don't know
done.
what's going on.
Yeah.
I gave him this dirty, uncut gem. And he's like, "This could be a film."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, certainly."
Our Adam Sandler impression keeps getting worse.
I know that's what makes it fun.
Certainly.
It's worse. Yeah, of course. It's me, Adam Sandler.
I mean, his Halloween movie is going to be coming out during this whole stretch, so we might have to do a review on it.
Ooh.
It's called Hubie's Halloween.
We're just doing a Gilbert Godfrey impression by then.
Yeah.
It's-
And you know what other thing? I think that it's me, Adam Sandler. And I'm like, "Oh, that's not it. That's not right. Doesn't sound like him." I'm confused.
So, Mandalorian's like, "What other bounties you got for me?" And Carl Weathers is like, "Other people are in this fucking guild, dude. I can't give you everything, but this will be a few bucks." And he's like, "That won't even pay for gas. I kind of miss the Empire when gas prices were cheap."
That's fair. That's
So
fair.
he's
Classic
like, "Hey,
Empire.
I got this other bounty. There's no little hologram of him. I could just give you this last bit of his chain code, which I guess is like an ID sort of thing." And he's like, "It's 50. He goes, "All you can tell me is that this dude's 50 years old." He's like, "Yep. Go meet these guys." So
he gives him a little tracker. And he's
yeah.
basically like, "Yeah, this is all I can give you. It's like a fob, just flashing."
yeah.
yeah.
It's a beeper.
Yeah, it's literally
It's like-
yeah.
Well-
He's like, "Oh shit, he's nearby."
We live in an age where there's light speed, but they have a beeper. It's a
Yeah,
to
they're like,
track
"We have no
down.
idea
They
what
talk
direction
to
he's
each other
in."
through those walkie-talkies that work like up to 2 miles. "Oh, I was on channel 7. Sorry, you were on 6.
Yeah.
He's like, "Listen, when you catch him talking to the other end of this tin can, the string will reverberate your voice to my tin can. Then I'll know you have him." He's like, "I got him," and it's like, and Patrick Starr's in the middle, just flossing his teeth with it.
So he basically gets this little card which gets him into this little underground lair type deal, and he sees a bunch of stormtroopers and
kills them all.
some famous German guy. What's his name, Aaron?
Oh,
Werner
for
Herzog.
another Aaron Buck, on the board.
Yeah, it's Werner Herzog. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a director. He's
Werner
acting and
Herzog.
stuff.
2 Aaron
He's a
Bucks.
weird,
Fuck,
yeah,
man.
like
So I have a note on that guy. There's no chance he's ever a good guy in a movie, right? There's not a chance.
Does he remind you guys of Christoph Waltz, the guy from like Inglourious Bastards
Yes.
and stuff, and Django?
Are we sure he's not in Inglourious Bastards at some point?
I don't think he is.
He reminds me of German Christoph Waltz.
Christopher Waltz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher Wartz. The American version.
Warts.
World War II.
Didn't they make a movie about World War II? It was Saving Private Ryan or something like that?
No, you think of World
Oh,
War
no,
II,
it was
man,
about
that was there was a lot more than just D-Day in that film.
There was D-Day.
If I
the
recall.
day after D-Day.
Yeah.
E-Day.
The D in D-Day stands for Diesel.
Diesel Day.
Because Vin Diesel. It's Vin Diesel Day.
He is in that movie, isn't he?
Yeah, Vin Diesel's in that movie.
Yeah, he's like, hey guys, round this corner, and then he gets shot, and they're like, he's like, give my family this fucked up bloody note, and he's like, like, how am I getting to you? He's like,
Someone
just give him the
grab
note.
this.
Just somebody take this. And he's like, dude, quiet. He's like, give him the note. They're like, all right, bro, calm down. It's okay. They're like, do you remember when Adam Sandler comes and takes? He's like, why certainly, I'll take that note for you.
Yeah. He's like, is Drew Barrymore here? I'm looking for Drew Barrymore.
I gotta see a walrus about a big dick.
Yeah. Yeah. She can't remember who she is. Is she around?
She keeps forgetting things, but don't worry, I got Vin Diesel's diesel note.
Yeah, I'll
D-Day.
give her Vin Diesel's note. She'll read it and remember who she is.
It's addressed to Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
The D stands for Drew Barrymore. Vin Diesel's like, this is the only way that she'll remember.
Yeah. I'm such a big fan.
I would like her to remember who she is. Give me that diesel note. That was good, man. That was a lot. That was definitely a lot there.
That's all in the first hour.
lot to
of Saving
unpack
Private
there.
Ryan.
Yeah, and you thought the whole movie was about D-Day. It's about a man trying to find love.
States was in the middle of Saving Private Ryan.
51st D-Days.
Like, the fact that Aaron referenced a Drew Barrymore movie, that might have to be an Aaron bug.
Honestly, just that whole exchange.
What Aaron bug?
Give us an Aaron bug.
I think the only
that's
Drew
one Aaron
Barrymore
bug
movie
wrong.
I can name is Fever Pitch.
Yeah.
What's that one about?
That was the Red Sox. You haven't seen Fever Pitch?
No, Jimmy Fallon's like,
Jimmy
I
Fallon
used to be a guy who knew Adam Sandler, but now it's me, Jimmy Fallon, and I talk like this too. Because they all talk the same. They're all the same guy. Realistically, they're all the same guy.
He just loves baseball.
And he's like, I love baseball. I am a season ticket holder. I have a job. But come down to the park and
maybe I'll write you a thank you note afterwards.
His toilet paper was Yankees toilet paper. It was the best.
I live in the stadium. Oh, let's go on a date.
I am the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah. My name's actually Johnny Damon.
And he takes off his mask, and his Jimmy Fallon mask comes off, and it was Johnny Damon the whole time.
Yeah, he takes his hat off and his hair falls down, and it's Johnny Damon.
You want really bearded Johnny Damon?
Oh yeah, I want the caveman Johnny.
He's
not
got
a lot
like
of man
pine
makeup
tar
on
on
there.
his
It's when
chest
he liked the
sex
Red
scene.
Sox. Jimmy Fallon, not the fucking Yankees.
Classic Jimmy Fallon.
So
All
Werner
right.
Herzog, he gives the Mandalorian the little tracker thing and goes, "Hey, we want this one alive, but proof
It's more like,
of
hey,
termination."
do you want it? Like,
No, do it.
Grumbles.
You're right there. You're right there. You're right there. You got it. You are the perfect German. Go ahead.
None of that.
Aaron-
None of what he said
Arian-
was in German.
Aaron.
Did you say Aryan? Is that Aryan Laramie?
Another D-Day reference.
Brian forgot the other one.
So, He takes the bounty. He gives him some Beskar, which is some Mandalorian steel. He meets some other Mandalorians who are hanging out underground, and the Lady Mandalorian forges a little
Pounds it
shoulder
out
pad.
for him.
Yeah, pounds one out.
And he's like, pound it like it's my birthday.
Yeah. She wraps it in a present and gives it to him.
Oh man!
Thank you very much.
Shout out to the Cannonballs pre-show.
Pound it like it's my birthday.
Get those Twitch notifications turned on. Just
Yeah,
like me
probably.
on my birthday.
Turned on or on Twitch?
That's right.
Both.
Very nice.
So, our Mandalorian, we're going to start calling him Mando, because Carl Weathers called him Mando.
Like Lando, just worse.
That threw me off a little bit. It's like there's so many
Mandalorians.
Why is one just Mando? Or is that just like I don't know?
It's like Obi-Wan Kenobi's hard to pronounce. We're just gonna call him Jedi.
Yeah,
that's kind of it.
Hey, you Jedi! Hey, I'm at Coruscant. I'm like, hey, you Jedi, and they're all like, me? Who,
It'd
me?
be like if someone was like, hey, you American, but they're like, hey, I'm Mary. Yeah, I don't know. Yep.
No, I think it's pretty much just like calling someone American. It's like, hey, you American, and you all just go, what?
And he's like, it's pronounced Amari. It's Amari style.
Amari can.
Hey, you Aryan. Like that's like how it is.
Hey, Aryan. So Mando goes to the planet with where the tracking device is going off. This weird kind of fat, short-armed dinosaur called a blurg attacks him.
Oh, come on. That's just so lazy.
Blurgs are the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. I want to ride a blurg. We were talking about exotic animals. I want
maybe for your birthday.
Deal.
Get him a blurg.
And we meet our buddy Kuil, who is like, hey, are you here for that bounty? Cool, I'm going to help you out.
Kuil Leonard?
I have spoken.
I have spoken,
yeah, I get it.
It's like, that's just his catchphrase. He just goes after everything. I have spoken.
Yep.
The first time that happened, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he just be talking to you like, Wes, it's going to rain tomorrow. I have spoken. Like, that would just be a normal conversation.
He's just like, no, conversation's over. I've spoken.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll take the chicken tenders. I have spoken.
Like, do you want any sauce with that? Just silence.
I have spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So they meet Kuil Leonard.
And he teaches Mando to ride a blurg so he could go to the compounds where this bounty is being kept.
Sure.
According to my notes, he learned to ride the blurg.
Yeah, there's a note about the blurgs. Did you know that males are eaten during mating?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they say that.
That was wild.
All of them are female.
Yeah, usually when I mate, I eat the female.
Hey, this has been Cannonballs, everybody. Keep tuning in.
Yeah.
Nah.
And as we always say,
nah. I might do a little eating in the sack. Nah.
So
the show is like ASMR. I swear to God.
Oh man. So he shows up to the compounds, and a bounty hunting droid named IG-11 is there, voiced by Taika Waititi.
Hey.
Oh man, that's my favorite Indian dish.
You guys all know who that is.
Can I get an IMDb reference on Taika?
Yeah, I'm like, can I get a tikka marsala and a Taika Waititi? And they're like, do you want it spicy or mild? I'm like, medium's good.
He's the director of Thor Ragnarok.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
good movie.
Yeah,
good Thor. Probably the best Thor.
He's making the new one too, I think.
He's from New Zealand, and he's super mumbly. You cannot understand a word he says when he's not voicing a droid. Like, he's just talking. He's like, that's Star Wars. And you're like, what?
I heard Star Wars.
They're like, he's a genius.
Yeah.
He's a directing genius.
He has a great, just goofy New Zealand accent. He's been in a couple movies. He was in the movie Jojo Rabbit. I think he made too. That won
Yeah, he made
a couple Academy Awards.
He likes to put
He
himself.
played Hitler.
He played Hitler in Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
Speaking of Aryan.
Top five guys. Top five guys. It doesn't make sense to play Hitler.
Adam Sandler.
Hey, Hitler. Hey, you know what? Instead of worrying about enslaving people, why don't we get a sweet letter so we can make sure Drew Barrymore knows who she is? Vin Diesel, is that you?
It's time for...
I think number 2, I would put Chris Rock.
Okay.
I like that.
Kevin James, probably number 3.
Kevin James.
I mean, this is the opposite.
Most of Adam Sandler's friends. Rob Schneider's also probably not a great pick.
Honestly, I bet you Rob Schneider could do it.
A little too Jewish, maybe.
He's got so much range.
I mean, a good Hitler would be John Goodman. Well, I mean, obviously, yeah, but still.
He's just large,
John
fat.
Goodman's a good actor for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I mean, he's Jewish, but still. I'm pretty sure. Good. Yeah, he's definitely Jewish.
I know. Yeah, Taika Waititi's Jewish. That's why he did it. Is because he's basically like Hitler would hate that.
Hitler would have hated that. If Hitler saw this movie, he'd be turning in his grave.
He'd be so pissed.
Hitler would be like, is that guy Jewish?
Yeah.
Jonah Hill is Hitler.
Ooh.
Fat Jonah Hill is Hitler.
Seth Rogen is Hitler.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan is Hitler.
He's an underrated Hitler.
Mookie Betts is Hitler.
Oh man, Mookie Betts looking pretty good, huh?
Oh, dude, still ripping. Makes me sad to see it every day.
Yeah, I mean, they beat up on the Yanks today, but who cares?
I couldn't believe they can't start that pitcher anymore, man. The Red Sox gotta stop winning.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do, but yeah, I mean, I'd love to get Trevor Lawrence, but we'll see what happens.
So Mando and the bounty droid end up taking out all the people.
Go ahead.
The people guarding this bounty, and they get in the compound, and they're.
I was gonna say, I have to say the big standoff shooting scene and all that stuff. There were so many shots fired and so few shots hit. Other than the fucking robot, I feel like that was basically spinning around one-shotting people. Yeah. The amount of people that were shooting at them when they're behind this tiny amount of cover and there's 30 people all shooting lasers directly at them.
They were all stormtroopers.
Yeah,
they were stormtroopers in the previous life.
Yeah, it could be the guns. Have we ever talked about the design of the guns? Like, you fire bullets, you can be pretty accurate, but lasers, maybe I'm aiming here and that shit hits over here, and I'm like, listen, man, it's way more economical because I'm not spending money on bullets. But this shit is just wild as fuck. The muzzle's this big and it expands, so you're meow, meow. And I'm I'll hit him eventually. It could be it. I don't know laser gun technology, but that could be something like that, where it's just
it's like trying to shoot someone with one of those sprinklers that goes.
It's like muskets. I'll say again. It's like muskets.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
It's like muskets because they're not accurate. They're muskets.
So they get into the compound, and the little tracking device is Werner Herzog's voice going, "Warmer, warmer."
Yeah. Is that true?
No, it's just beeping.
Okay, because I was listen, if that's what it is, I'm definitely watching this.
Yeah.
You almost had me.
Wes was booting the episode up right then.
They see this floating cradle-like thing, and they open it up, and it's Baby Yoda.
Baby Darth Sidious.
Baby yogurt.
Yeah, it's a go-gurt.
You open it and he goes, "It's me, Baby Yoda, am I?"
Hey! Have you guys seen me, Barrymore, Drew?
It's
Drew Barrymore. Memories forget she is.
Adam Sandler, it's me.
And he's like, Drew Barrymore, did you become Baby Yoda? And she's like, ever since D-Day. She also talks like Adam Sandler. They all talk like Adam Sandler. I don't know. I don't know why. It's just That's how he directs his films. I can't help it. I don't know.
So,
it's his creative choice. I don't understand.
Marty, you watched this right when it came out, right?
Yeah.
I think the coolest part about it was there was no like, oh, there's gonna be like a baby version of Yoda in it. It was,
no, oh god, no. You had no idea.
We're releasing one episode each week, and like it was just
it was a surprise,
gonna be about a Mandalorian, and it was like the coolest fucking surprise ever.
Oh, absolutely, and obviously became a big hit. And it's funny too because everyone calls it Baby Yoda. Have they ever
it's
called
obviously
it?
Not Yoda.
Have they called it Baby Yoda? Like, what is it in the credits?
The child.
It's child,
it's just the child, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it can't be Yoda, because Yoda dies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Yoda is not his own species.
He's the only one of him we've seen.
But I mean, this would be a
that's
new one,
not true.
though, right?
Oh,
there's a woman Yoda.
Is there?
No, there's a woman Yoda.
Oh, that is
Lady Yoda.
Yeah, she's in like Phantom Menace, I think. She's like sits in one of those like round table discussions.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on it.
All right.
Yoda.
This is not going to do well for our Spotify viewers, but if you want to watch YouTube, I'll show you a picture.
Deal.
Marty has it queued up. Marty's trying to win more Aaron bucks.
So what's interesting about Mandalorian is that at some points it's a little disjointed because each episode has a different director. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah,
that isn't just Yoda in a wig?
No,
that's
her name's Yaddle.
Yaddle? Like
that's
saddle,
Yaddle.
but with a Y?
Yes, like saddle, but with a Y.
That's doing it for me.
So the species, looking at Wikipedia, the species is Yoda species. Her hair color is auburn.
That's a technical.
Oh,
why does she have like regular hair and Yoda's just has nothing?
Yoda's like 900.
But Yoda might be older. Yeah, he's just too old. You know?
Is she single?
Yeah, I guess.
I think she's single and ready to mingle.
Oh man, it feels like it's my birthday right now.
So yeah, I think that definitely proves that. Like, and now, never mind. I'll wait to ask until because it's a spoiler. I don't want to say anything yet. Yeah.
Oh man, look at Aaron. Yeah, just in case. Actually, don't say it at all because I haven't seen it.
I don't want to spoil it for you,
Wes.
Yeah, until later in the episode when we talk.
Thank you. Yeah, no, hold off for now. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Thanks, bud. You're doing a great job holding off.
Yeah, I'm holding.
Oh, here's a fun Yaddle quote, or not quote, but entry in her Wikipedia page. On the eve of becoming Master Dooku's newest Padawan, the 12-year-old Qui-Gon Jinn was ordered to bed by Yaddle after he was practicing with his lightsaber in the temple's sparring room late at night.
Yaddle's like, "What are you doing in here? No kids in here." And he's like, "It's just lightsaber," because he's 12. That's what I said when I was 12. But that's a whole other thing. And she's like, "Go to bed, you fucking clown." And he's like, okay.
Like, where was Brian's comic book about that?
I agree. Where's the Yaddle comic book? E.K. Johnston, write me a whole.
We are Brian. We jumped out of the order of the canon, so I don't know, man. There could be that Yaddle comic book.
If I write my own book, will you guys review it like this?
Yeah.
Is it about Yaddle?
It's about Adam Sandler.
It's an erotic novel about Adam Sandler and Yaddle. Drew Barrymore's there too.
And, Yaddle takes off her mask and it's Drew Barrymore.
And she's like, "I forgot how I got here." And he's like, "Don't worry."
She's like, "I don't know.
What
am I doing?"
Me.
Wes, I got the perfect name for you for that book. It's called Without a Yaddle.
That's right up my alley.
I like it.
Oh man! Without a Yaddle.
Seth Green has to be in it, though.
It's Wes, just like
Seth Green, Dak Shepard.
Me and Seth Green are like, I don't know.
Dude, those are definitely some Aaron Bucks right there. Seth Green and Dak Shepard.
That's like a good
I think
movie poster.
That's
Seth Green. Like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. Wes is
back to back.
He's going down a river like
we're at 6 Aaron Bucks.
Yeah, me and Seth Green are like, I'm confused.
We're about 95 or 94 away from getting the Kel tattoo.
We've got like
nice.
2 pixie sticks.
Do they still make pixie sticks?
I don't know.
How good were you guys at eating pixie sticks? Like I felt like I put my mouth all over it and just destroyed the paper.
Yes. Yeah.
I was like,
I think that's
like
just
that.
I
what
would
happened.
waterfall it.
But that's what
So-
Brian. Yeah, I was say Brian's got.
So I would put mine out and I'd do it in a line and I'd snort it like cocaine.
Yeah,
I don't.
Marty
blame
would
you.
rub it in his teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marty pours on the table, dips his pinky, and is like, "That's a good pixie stick." He's like, "That's quality pixie stick. I'm gonna take 15 of them." And then like the other guy comes up with like this duffel bag of cash. And pixie stick.
No, so what happened is my
That's
parents
fair.
would like order the bulk things of pixie sticks
Why?
for Halloween.
I was like, in general, your parents were like, "Marty, we got you a surprise. Happy March 1st." And then
That's why he's blowing through it so quick.
And you're like,
But-
"Okay."
But no one would take them because who the fuck wants the pixie sticks for Halloween? So I'd have to snort them all.
Wes, I
As
feel like you were a
punishment.
fun dip guy.
No, not really. I didn't like the stick. The stick was weird.
I like Fun Dip. Fun Dip was good.
The little
I felt
pure
like you
sugar
never knew
stick.
when to eat the stick.
Yeah, I was like,
Which
"When do I
maybe
eat the
if
you're-
stick?" Now we're like,
If you're a little too aggressive, though, some people were just monsters about it and just chopped
Or
it away.
baby bottle pops. I love baby bottle pops.
Mm.
"Oh, dude, I was at the casino last night, and somebody left a perfectly good half-eaten ring pop in the bathroom, and I was like, free ring pop?" And then
Yeah.
Steph was like, I was like, "Steph, is this a ring pop?" Because I took a photo of it, and she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I'll be right back."
Why
And
did
she's
you
like,
need
"Do
a
not go get
photo?
that ring pop."
How many Imperial
Is this
credits
a
did
ring
you win at the
pop?
casino?
Hey, Google. What's
Yeah,
that ring pop look like?
negative imperial credits.
Negative Imperial credits.
I was like, "I have some imperial credits," and they're like, "We don't take imperial credits."
But we take
And I was
calamari
like-
flood.
I was like, I had some calamari and I got some ring pops I found in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Good enough."
I got a half-eaten ring pop if you're interested.
Yeah.
It's literally like
raspberry.
little pieces of calamari. It's just like, here, you don't take these.
and then they're like a little fucking bag, like gold pirate fucking coins, and I'm like, I just drop it. I'm like, and she's like, "Yeah, that's enough."
That's enough eating calamari. So episode 2, called The Child.
Oh, my boy,
My son.
my son.
So Mando's trying to get Yoda off the planet. He's walking back to his ship, and he realizes other bounty hunters were given similar tracking devices, so he's got to fight them off.
Shit.
It's a bunch of Werner Herzogs just talking, like getting
Yeah.
close, getting close, getting close.
Warmer. Well, he's like, "What is that noise?" It's like, "Warmer." He's like, "They're everywhere."
Werner?
Werner.
Oh, you're
Oh,
very
you're
Herzog.
Herzog.
Very Herzog.
You're Herzog. You're on fire.
We're a big fan. Timo Werner Herzog, please feel free to
That's
join
right.
the podcast.
I know.
That's a good one.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, hop-a-doo on. Hop-a-doo on. Snap-a-doo. All right, go ahead.
So they get back to the ship, and a whole bunch of Jawas have like taken the tires and
Goddamn.
they put
Jawas.
his ship on cinder blocks, basically.
Houdini.
You nailed it. So he goes back to his buddy Kuil, and he's like, "Oh, these damn Jawas, they stole my ship." He's like, "Why don't you
Top five Kuils.
Kuil Leonard?"
Kuil Mac.
Yeah.
Nick Kuil Harry.
That might be number one. That was really good. That was really good and really fast. I was like, all I had was Kuil. Fuck.
The Nick Wheel of cheese.
Well,
I was like, Wheel of Fortune?
the Wheel of Fortune's good.
It's like,
Yeah.
can you solve for this puzzle? And I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Is it the right game?
Can I
have no
buy a
idea what I'm
quail?
They're like, we don't take Republic credits.
So, like, you don't have enough Werner Herzogs to buy a Quackle.
Yeah. You do have 6 errand bucks, so would you like to risk those against the vowel? And I'm like, I don't know how this game works.
He's
I'm
like,
so
show
fucking-
me.
I'm-
Yeah.
Sorry, your answer
Show
has to be
me.
given in Hutties. You are eliminated.
Show me
Oh,
shit
fuck.
happens.
So Kuil says, "Hey, why don't you just try to barter for it back?" And The Mando is like, I don't want to. They stole it, but fine.
He just killed them all.
He tried.
And the women and the children.
Failed.
How?
He did, yeah.
They were on their big like garbage can on wheels looking thing.
Yeah. Why didn't he just destroy it?
He didn't have like he's got like his one blaster, so he tries to climb it and kill them all, and he gets to the top, and they all just shoot him.
What do you think Jawas look like underneath their robes?
I think that's it.
I hope that's not
they
too
are
sexual.
literal sentient robes
I know.
with little
Marty's
beady
like,
red eyes.
What do Jawas look like in their birthday suits?
It's my birthday. What robes are you talking about?
They wear robes, like they're
No,
that.
I think that's just their flesh.
They are just robes.
That is my thought too.
Are they not just robots?
I think they might be robots.
You say robe bots or robots?
Robots.
Robots make sense to me. Robots doesn't. Robots, absolutely.
If you just take off the hood, it's Adam Sandler.
Have you seen Drew Barrymore?
Houdini!
Ooh, Houdini!
Houdini!
Yeah, they all can't be Adam Sandler. Take off the next one. It's fucking. Who is it?
Vin Diesel.
He's like, give him this note.
when you find Drew Barrymore, give her this note. David Spade's in the background, like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So the Vin Diesel Jawa says, "Oh, we'll give you all your parts back for the egg." So they want
give me that egg.
Give them that egg.
Oh, we all want that egg.
Dude, they'll barter. They'll barter with you.
Thing?
No. Well, maybe. So we get to some big kind of arena-looking thing in a cave.
Oh,
and
a big old hole in the ground.
Yeah, it's a big old hole in the ground. Seems like the egg belongs to some sort of animal. Mando goes into the cave, and what's in there is a mudhorn, which looks like a hairy rhinoceros.
Yeah.
Does he have a better beard than yours?
The hairy rhinoceros? Yes.
Can we just, for the record, like, Star Wars and caves just don't mix. Like, when has anyone entered a cave and been like, oh, it's just a normal cave? No.
When has anybody entered a cave in any film and just gotten through it okay? Name one time that it's been like, oh, we'll go through the caves, and they just do it and everything's fine.
Oh, wait. Does he go in a cave in 27 days? What's that spelunking movie you like, Aaron? The scary one?
Oh, The Descent?
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't go good for them, generally.
Who's in it? Name just one person in it, Aaron.
Oh, it's all random people. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, scary movies are better with not famous actors that are not very.
I'd like it better if it's only famous actors.
Well, and it's like
is that
like
McConaughey? And he's like,
something?
well, hey.
Yeah.
Got this hey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, is that McConaughey? Hey.
McConaughey.
Is that
McConaughey? Hey.
That's what the other Jawa.
All right.
He's just.
It's all right.
Hey. It only worked with hey because it's not McConaughey. All right. It's McConaughey. Hey.
McConaughey, bang. What's the hang?
Oh, bang. What's the hang? What is that? What is that? No, bang. What's the hang? Is
Taco.
John LaJoy from the League.
Yeah, the League.
Taco.
Bang. What's the hang? Yeah, but you got to get his name. We're trying to win Aaron bucks here.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good call.
Famous rapper John LaJoy.
I'll have to post on my MyFace page. No
I don't get it.
I was like,
Taco creates his offline social media.
Okay, all
right.
It's
My
a
face.
reference.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
Marty.
my face.
It's like, Ralphie, why do you have so many knives on your MyFace page?
He's like, yeah, it's just, and he draws all the strings and connections and shit, and they're like, the fuck is this? And he's like, yeah. Oh, man, the League was so good.
So
I've been rewatching it.
Mando's fighting the Mudhorn. He looks like he's going to settle on losing. He's getting his ass kicked.
He was getting his ass beat.
Yeah, he takes out this kind of knife thing, and he's like, all right, kill me, and goes to I don't know, kind of kamikaze it or just sit there and stab it. But Baby Yoda, who's floating around, is like, well, I don't want him to kill my buddy Mando, and does his little claw hands and lifts up the entire Mudhorn, and he's floating. And Mando's all shocked and goes and stabs the Mudhorn in the neck.
That seems fucking rude.
So I have two.
Why didn't you just take the egg?
Well,
You have to kill the guy.
Well, how's he gonna get the egg? He was just the Mudhorn would have killed him eventually.
Yeah, so
but he's floating in
Baby
the
Yoda
air.
tires out eventually. He's not
Yeah,
just
he
like,
does.
I got this, guys.
Yeah, it's like 11 from Stranger Things, where Baby Yoda's nose just starts
Yeah,
bleeding.
Baby Yoda's just gushing, just every orifice on Baby Yoda's face, just pouring blood. And he's like, I got this. And he talks like that. He only talks when he uses the Force. I got it, don't worry. He's pouring blood.
He doesn't even talk like Yoda in the other
No,
movies. As well. He just talks
don't
normal,
worry,
completely
I
normal.
got it. He talks like Sylvester Stallone. I got it. And I'm like, wow, Baby Yoda's insane. Hold his mud. Adrian, hold the Mudhorn. And I'm like, wow, that's fucking cool, man.
It's finally
Baby Yoda-
some Huffnagel representation for you, Brian. Did that
That's
make
right.
you feel good?
He's the other one. It's,
Yeah, two
it's
in the
me
world.
and Sylvester Stallone who suffer from this affliction.
Man, Sylvester Calzone.
I do have two beefs with this scene. One of them being that Baby Yoda, like, for as much as they like it was impressive that he kind of picked it up or whatever, it was literally like 2 seconds. Like, I'm not sure how much that actually helped Mando or not. And also that knife, like, to the neck was basically an instant kill. Like,
It went like
had,
2
like,
inches
this-
deep.
Yeah,
he has this like he has like a chef's knife and stabs this like basically it's like a woolly rhinoceros in the neck or whatever, and it just dies instantly.
You know who else
my God.
uses the chef's knife?
Gordon Ramsay.
I was gonna say Gordon Ramsay too.
You donkey.
Shrek.
Donkey. Oh man, top 5 people that say donkey with a strange accent.
Mike
Adam
Myers.
Sandler.
No, Strono Tugs.
Batman.
Strono Tugs says donkey? Oh man, I
Donkey.
gotta listen to the first episode again.
Yes.
How could you?
You can't.
I'm like, oh, my ears.
Well, we can listen to you guys, but not myself.
That's how I do it normally.
So, anyways, the
Do
Mudhorn.
what?
Listen to the podcast.
Oh,
Just me, myself, and I.
Mudhorn's dead. Mando goes and
Classic
gets
Adam
the
Sandler.
egg and brings it to the Jawas.
Dude, that is a hairy egg. Let
Oh,
me
yeah.
tell you.
I've
Seen a lot of eggs in my day. That is a hairy one.
So
what?
yeah, it's just a giant. The rhino, like, it could make Brian's facial hair, and he could use.
I know.
The hair
Oh, I
to,
could
like,
just
have
get maybe like a 16th of all the hair on this egg, and it'd cover my entire face.
You can
don't
shave
mind
that
being-
thing
you don't
like
mind being an
standing
egg
in
face?
hibernation.
Brian Eggface Carey? Is that what we're going by now?
You really got egg on my face.
You have egg on face.
Dude, the Jawas were getting
No,
into
you
that
literally have egg on
Yeah,
face.
so I wondered about that. Why do the Jawas like this egg? Like, they're Jawas. They can't beat this rhino thing. So why
egg.
do
They
they like
liked
the
it
egg?
because it was tasty.
Yeah, how'd they get the first
Yeah, but
taste of
How,
egg?
how did the Jawas
Yeah,
all
yeah,
like
when
sneak
do
in
they-
and get this? Like, how they find these eggs and they're like, yeah, we really like
So
this
Wes,
egg.
we got
They
another
walk up to the
shiny
cave
ball
and they're like-
situation.
Yeah,
Like,
it
I'd
could
like
be.
$1 million, but it's kind of tough to get $1 million, you know? And
Yeah, I've
went
never
through-
had it. I've never had it before, so I don't know what it feels like. They're like,
Yeah.
it's like they already felt the feel of the egg, so they're like, oh, I want the egg again. And I'm like,
They
they're like,
they
Adam
went to-
Sandler came over here earlier and he was like, this egg is so good, guys. You have to have it.
I'll trade you one egg for one of your sweet uncut gems. I need to make sure Drew Barrymore loves me. And they're like, Houdini! And they give him the fucking gem, and they get the egg. Yeah, that's a good trade. That's a good trade for them.
That makes
They
sense.
tell you
I think I think in that deal though, they also got a first round pick that they turned into Michael Kopech. So, and he's pitching pretty well for Chicago. So I don't know.
Is he in the major leagues? How about that?
Yeah.
No, I
dude,
made my baseball player comp and I made Mando and Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh.
He's a softie.
Oh.
Let me watch it first. Next week.
Like he was gonna kill everyone's gonna kill Baby Yoda and get the money, and he's like, nah, me and Baby Yoda, I'm gonna stick with this guy. And it's like kind of a soft move by like such a hard shelled individual. And I'm like,
I've been down and out. Yeah, I've been down and out. I've taken a fastball to the face. I know what it's like to be hurt.
Yeah.
Baby Yoda, he's just chilling. He's just like an injured player. He's like, Baby Yoda, he's gonna grow up and be something big. I'd rather have him on my team later on, and maybe we can win a couple World Series than trade him right now for like a Chris Sale. Maybe we'll win, but Chris Sale, not even pitching. Not even pitching right now. I'm not. I got Moncada here, sitting here, just being all Moncada-y, and what am I gonna trade him? I'm keeping him. So I like that. Yeah, he's like half manager, half Stanton. He's like John Henry, John Carlos Stanton. Yeah, I like it.
Oh, John Henry's the man.
I know you love John Henry. That's the only reason that I'm a Liverpool guy.
That's right.
Liverpool guy, bro. John Henry.
Up the Reds.
Chelsea
didn't want that smoke.
No, they did not want that smoke. Two from Sadio, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
A gift from Kepa.
Is Baby Yoda.
We've got a new Star Wars
equals Mohamed Salah.
Now that's a whole nother thing. We really have to work on that one.
We've got one more bullet point, and episode 2 is over. So they eat the egg, and then he goes back to Kuil and rebuilds the ship.
And then Kuil is broken. I've spoken.
Yep. Marty and I talked earlier today. We thought episode 2 a little more boring than we remember.
I definitely thought it was boring.
Aaron, this is your first time through. What are your thoughts?
I wasn't.
I was like, is it the ghost? Is the ghost back?
I wasn't. I definitely wasn't like blown away by either episode. I thought they were good. I definitely didn't but for as much hype as the show got, I was hoping for. I don't know. I'm not sure what I was hoping for, maybe, but it's definitely I don't know.
I think it hits a stride towards the end that is getting us excited.
Yeah. No, I'm sure. I was surprised at how short the episodes are and how few there are. So, because it's 8 episodes in the first season, and there's not an episode that I think is over 40 or 45 minutes even, which I thought they were hour episodes each. Nope. I didn't realize that they were all half hour. So, 4-hour season is definitely shorter than I expected.
Yeah, there's some 30. I think the last one's like 45. They're as long as they need to be. They mix. You don't feel like it goes longer than it should.
Yeah, I'd like to see more. I don't know. If the second season is like a similar style, I hope that they start to do like really tight storylines and stuff later, just because that's not a lot of time. Like telling a story in 4 or 5 hours is, as far as television goes, is hard. Mm-hmm. And Star Wars Star Wars can dilly-dally on a lot of bullshit that's ancillary and not important. They can kind of get sidetracked by stuff.
Ooh, wait till you see episode 4 and 5.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So I was looking and I was like, I saw one of the writers in the credits. It's Dave Filoni, and he wrote Clone Wars. He wrote Clone Wars. So I was like, you know what? There's gonna be something there. I do think the first season was kind of slow.
Wes, go ahead.
But Filoni definitely had those episodes where he was.
I was gonna say I just think a Dave Filoni reference deserves an Aaron Buck, but
put it on the board.
He wrote Avatar: The Last Airbender. Fun fact,
dude. It's such a good show, man. I wish they did more of it.
2 Aaron Bucks.
$200, yeah.
So the whole creative team, we've got Jon Favreau kind of keeping this together. He's our Marvel guy, and Dave
that
Filoni,
Marvel guy. Throw another Aaron Buck on there, Marvel guy.
He's happy from Iron Man. So he's
Pharrell Williams.
He is working with Dave Filoni
another guy that'd be a terrible Hitler.
Dave Filoni and Favreau have
his hat would be too tall.
It'd be like, I'll sing to you about Hitler. I'd be like, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
I'm just so confused. What is this movie about? He'd be like, no, it's me, Pharrell Williams. Go ahead, Brian.
Filoni and Favreau have a hand in every episode. Filoni did the first one. He was the director. Rick Fuyama was the second one. So they've got like different directors for almost every episode, which I think was an odd decision.
That is, no, I like that kind of stuff though. When it's like different people direct the episodes, I think that's cool.
On TV, that happens quite a bit.
Yeah,
where they'll have different people. They'll have like you said, they'll have producers and people taking over. But it's generally like a small pool of people that'll do it. But I know it's not weird to have like a couple.
I think I think it's more for the
episodes.
Credit of it that you get like the director credit, but I think that the episodes are obviously
it's like a brain trust.
What it sounded like is they did this whole Disney gallery thing, and Filoni and Favreau are kind of writing the episodes or the outlines, and then they're like, "All right, director, you're doing this one."
Yeah,
but yeah. It definitely hits a stride towards the last few episodes. I assume.
Yeah.
Well,
and that's the thing. I was just gonna say, like you see it like in the last episode, like he ties in the Clone Wars or something. We'll get to that, but like it obviously develops a little more of a plot.
Yeah, well, and it definitely has a ton of like the Star Wars style. Like it has a lot of the like Star Wars wipes, like a lot of the wide shots that George Lucas uses. Like there's definitely they did a good job of emulating a lot of the stuff that he like those weird kind of cinematography and like style choices that he would make.
Yeah.
So like that was cool. I definitely got
Star
like
Wars.
100%.
A lot of callbacks.
And it's even got this like kind of samurai type feel, which Lucas.
Dude, George Lucas blows his load over like Kurosawa, like Seven Samurai, the old school like the old school like samurai movies.
Star
and, like,
Wars is actually
like,
a samurai movie.
Yeah, Star Wars is just some shonen like whatever.
It is kind of the same idea. It's very like based.
They're like,
it's honestly it is very based in the same sort of techniques and styles of samurai warriors. Even lightsaber
they literally wear
like,
gis. Like, is Luke Skywalker not just walking around like in a gi? Basically,
was inspired.
Yeah, the whole robe is the whole thing. The whole thing is very very samurai-y. Just the whole idea.
Well, and it's like there's honor codes. Like the Jedi have like a code of honor that they abide by.
Absolutely. It's very inspired by that.
It's really Western or Eastern shit.
Oh, the music fucking kills it in this show. I think they also nailed.
Yeah.
So did the guy not? I saw. I think it was on Instagram or something, and I'm sure it was because I've been looking up Mandalorian stuff recently, but that it came up on my little Google thing. But no. Just for watching the show, but the guy who did the score won an Emmy for best. Like it's not score in a TV show necessarily, but I think it's like a short, maybe like short form series or something. But it just won.
Who's the director of Black Panther?
Oh shit!
I don't know
because the guy who scored it was his roommate in college. It's like
really
connection where he like always recommends his buddy he roomed with. Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan Coogler. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like how you have Tudor do our soundtrack.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ryan Coogler.
Where you're like,
Coogler.
You're like, I know this guy, and he's gonna make Ryan Coogler podcast. And I'm like, all right, I don't care. I don't care what he puts up.
So, no, I definitely.
Remember when we heard the ghosts?
Yeah.
Actually, one
Ooh.
interesting callback. Did you see in like the first episode? So, do you remember like that little tiny shrivelly pet that was in Jabba's palace in like episode 6?
The one in the
and he was roasting on the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that?
And then the other one's in the cage, like, oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Yes,
I know that was kind of funny. Like we were talking about callbacks, like I just remember thinking, like, oh, that makes it like a cool Star Wars callback.
Is it Salacious Crumb, Brian? Is that his name?
That is the guy, Salacious
Wait,
Crumb.
Really?
Yeah.
Any relation to Victor Crumb?
Yeah, he's his brother.
Fuck, dude. Remember when he was going to be Triwizard?
Oh yeah, totally. I had no idea his name was Salacious Crumb.
I think because they sell those at Disney. They sell them at You can literally get a salacious crumb to sit on your shoulder, and it fucking moves around and like looks and stuff. It's
Did
so
you know
crazy.
his middle name is B? It's Salacious B. Crumb.
Oh, see, I didn't know.
Oh, is he also a lord? Lord Salacious B. Crumb.
Salacious B. Crumb was a Kowokian monkey lizard who worked as a jester at the court of the crime lord Jabba during the Galactic Civil War.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Wikipedia, man. Wikipedia. I'm sorry, Wikipedia.
Oh no, it's just
What?
nice.
So next week we are going to do episodes 3 and 4 of Mandalorian, and then we're just going to do one a week throughout the rest of season 1 and season 2 because they come out weekly. We'll be doing some topical Star Wars, you guys. Who'd have thunk we're doing something that wasn't written 4 years ago by some novelist no one's heard of.
You take that back, Brian.
By some fucking.
Dude, you're on a roll. It's straight TV.
Everyone
everyone's
heard of name. Whoever,
So,
I don't know.
Last week our views
Short
did pretty
times.
good on YouTube. We're up to close to 40, which has been pretty good. We peaked in our first 2 episodes for no good reason, but
Yeah, only another like 1 million, and we can make money off this.
Everybody says you should peak early and then go down from there, right?
I never listen.
Yeah,
I never mind finishing early.
yeah, eating out or finishing early.
Yep. Sex Tips by Wes.
Sex Balls.
Sex Balls.
Hosted by Wes.
Sex balls.
It's called Call Her Wes. It's not Call Her Daddy. It's Call Her Wes.
And I just say crazy shit that makes no sense. I get drunk alone and talk to myself. Call her balls. Call her balls. Bring, bring. And I just take phone calls the entire time.
All her
But,
balls.
yeah, thanks. I'm Balls. Thanks for calling me. What's up?
Yeah.
Like, Balls, I have this problem.
Or is it
balls.
like collar balls?
Forget
Where you
who
wear
I
the
am.
collar as some sort of kink.
Hey,
Balls. I can't find Drew Barrymore. Where is she?
Call her Balls. Hey, Wes, I got a problem. I can't find Drew Barrymore. And
call
Vin
him when they
Diesel
see
gave me
Drew
this
Barrymore.
note. And I'm like, oh, that's a tough one, caller. Let me tell you what to do. Brian, you like that one?
Oh,
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. So YouTube comments, we have one. It is from a Donkey Flap.
are you pronouncing that right?
Donkey.
He says,
You donkey.
I walked into the locker room at work and was questioned by Wes about being pooped on. Well, that sounds
There's a
like
locker
something you
room at
should take to HR, Donkey Flap.
There's a locker room at work.
Fuck. And I'm in trouble, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Honestly, if they ever look this shit up, I'm never going to get a real job. They're going to be like, let me watch one episode. And they're going to be like, oh, don't hire this guy.
Yeah, don't tell anyone you work with about this show.
Too late for that.
Yeah, I guess it is too late.
No, it's all good.
So we do this show live every
Yeah.
week. Honestly, if you've made it this far, you know.
How do you guys feel about getting pooped on, though?
Didn't we talk about this last week?
Yeah, we already had this conversation. It wasn't last week.
It hasn't changed. Tune in last week.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
Are we talking solid poops or like maybe
I
he
think
just
that is
had
a fair
like,
question.
it's a coffee shits?
I don't know. I feel like anytime there's shit involved, I don't want to be involved.
Yeah, but if you were to be shit on, what would you prefer the consistency be?
Liquid.
Oh.
No, I'm
Really?
solid. I'm
That's a
solid.
fast response.
I don't know, man. Who wants
Dude,
fucking-
you know the runny ones are just gonna run down your stomach or whatever. I don't fucking
Wherever.
know. Wherever you like to
Your eyes! Run down your eyes!
My boy!
My boy! My son!
What's on you?
What's on your eyes, my son?
Forever and clean.
So
My son, forever and clean!
a week or two ago, I drunkenly called Marty and I started shouting, "No more dead cops!" And
oh, that's fantastic.
and he completely got the movie reference wrong, but I don't remember what you thought it was, Marty. So what is No More Dead Cops?
So I don't entirely remember. I thought I called you. No, because I think Daryl made the reference.
So drunk.
Wait, I mean, Daryl made a pit stop on his voyage. As you can see, still 43 days until he returns.
43. I can't wait for Daryl to get home. I have so many questions about his trip around the world.
Damn.
Honestly, I was pretty drunk that night. If I said something, I don't remember.
You're like, I love Zoolander or something.
I never actually seen Zoolander.
The town is great.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I do love the town. It could have been the town or Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah,
sounds like
you
something
thought it was
that
Goodwill
would say.
Hunting.
It's not. It's not. Dude, that's. I don't know what it is, but that's not Goodwill Hunting. He's like, I'm a janitor.
Yeah, I remember Robin Williams.
Like, oh, hold
it. I'm just naming Ben Affleck movies.
It's the
absolutely.
Goodwill Hunting.
Absolutely.
No
like,
more
is that
dead
gone,
cops.
baby, gone? And you're like, eh. He's like, yeah. So you're a janitor who could do a lot of good math work and no more dead cops. And he's like, I don't know. Okay. He's like, how you like that
whole math problem? And
I'm pretty sure Happy Gilmore yelled that before one of his putts.
It just equals no more dead cops.
No, well, so what happens is he spits game at the bar, and then he goes to the other bar to show that kid what happened. He shows him the napkin, and he goes, "No more dead cops."
Yeah. He counts his apples for him, and then he's like, "No more."
Yeah,
he's like, "You got 4 apples. 4 apples means no more dead cops."
So many people think it says, "How about them apples?" No, it says, "No more dead cops."
Them apples.
How many apples?
How many dead cops has to be no more apples and no more dead cops?
Yeah, and Robin Williams is like, no more dead cops.
If you did, are you a cop? I would have liked, are you a cop? Are you a cop? I'm not a cop. Are you a cop? I would have liked, are you a cop? Who doesn't like The Departed, man? Departed's so good. Departed's probably the best one.
Departed balls.
Departed balls. Departed's the best one out of all those bad Boston crime movies. Where they're like, there's crime in Boston.
I really like Gone Baby Gone.
I do. I love Gone Baby Gone. I think The Departed is better.
Jinx.
Dude,
fucking
The Departed
Morgan Freeman's
Leo's
like, no more dead babies.
Yeah.
When fucking Leo's on the elevator and he comes down and just opens up, and I was like, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys who have not seen The Departed, but you definitely should watch The Departed. The elevator scene, fucking. I showed Steph that movie, and she's like, I've never seen The Departed, and I was like, all right, check this out. So we're watching the scene, I'm just like, and he comes down the elevator, and she's like, oh, he got him, and I'm like, and then it's like, boom, and I was like. And she's like, no, what? And I was like, I'm like, no more. I'm like, so many more dead cops.
Dude, the
oh,
man, fucking
look
Jack.
Look at all these dead cops. And she's like, I didn't like that. And I was like, oh, I bet you didn't. I was like, this is a great fucking film. Departed is the best one. Gone Baby Gone might be second best. That's a great.
Girl?
It's
what's
not
that?
Gone Gore.
I thought no, Gone Girl. Gone Girl.
Gondor?
Gronk Girl?
Not a Boston movie.
Gronk Girl.
I just have one question. Where was Rohan when the Westfold fell?
I feel like I should just end the podcast there, so I will. Mute your mics.
Pull up! All craft, pull up!